Hello and welcome forward, my beautiful people, to Mickey Art. My name is Michelle Edhouse, and today I am going to continue on with yesterday's pour. Yesterday I put a huge amount of paint into my gravy jug, gravy separator jug, and also left a whole heap on the ground, if you can see. So I've just placed this canvas face down into the mess that was on the ground, and I'm hoping that's not going to rip the paper. At least use some of that paint. Ta-da! Painting finished! Yay! No. I'm so funny. I just love the top of this mug. Check it out. Oh, this light today is not playing my game. Look at that. Alright. So, I've got about 200 mils of paint in there. I'm just gonna smooth that paint that I picked up off the ground over the edges and just give it a simple base to start on. And the target with this painting is just to have some fun. I've been having some interesting awarenesses showing up in my world lately. I've been picking up on a lot of people around me who have not been particularly happy, and I've been buying it as mine, and I'm totally choosing something different now. I recognise that it's not mine. We are such psychic little SpongeBobs. We forget that sometimes and buy that the crap that's going on in our head is actually ours. So it's time to have some fun. Are you ready to have some fun? Are you willing to choose to have fun too? Alright, cool. Now, instead of pouring it through the jug this time, I'm going to pour it from the top, and I'm going to just pour and pour and pour and pour and pour and just keep pouring, really, until all the paint is out of the jug. Keep on pouring. That'll look, it's pretty much all gone. How does it get better than that? I don't know. So, as you can see, the silicon's coming up to do its toy play thing. So let's give that a bit of a help with the torch. I am about 12 inches away from the canvas with my torch, but it's enough. It's warm, it's moving the air, and it's enough to pop air bubbles and slightly warm this paint to bring the silicone up. Right. gonna tilt. Tilting the paint. Lots of air bubbles still in there. Now I've thinned it out a bit. And I need a corner catcher, which I don't seem to have any of, but old business cards can be corner catchers too. What's a corner catcher, I hear some of you ask? They are where you capture the paint from going off the edges. Normally it would be longer than that, but it stops the paint from going off the edges, and makes it run into the corner, because otherwise you end up with all the paint running off the sides and the corner not having any paint on it, which is not so cool. Brighten this up a bit for you. There we go. See, I don't want that to run off the edge. I want it to come down here. There we go. Alright, now I don't think I've got enough paint. What do you guys reckon? May as well use up the paint that we've already got going on. And then I'm going to add some more now this is my negative space paint, and the cool thing about negative space paint is it is slightly runnier than the normal paint, so it runs off the edges, dragging the other paint behind it. That's the target anyway. Now, let's see what we can create with that. If you're adding extra paint, try not to add it above where you already have tilted to. The reason I'm saying that is then when you've got big lumps of paint, it tends to just flood down and ruin, well, not always ruin, but change your painting that you've already poured. Now let's stretch that out that way. sometimes when you add paint, it does weird things and you go, I really like that. I'm going to keep that last little bit. Other times you're like, oh my God, it's disgusting. I really want to get rid of it. And this is one of those times where I'm actually quite happy with the bits that I've added. And I'm going to leave it at that. Wow. That is cool. I like it a lot. So, big important part of doing these is make sure all your edges are covered. Really highly frustrating to come back to a dry painting and see a big lump of white unpainted canvas on an edge that you didn't check. So always turn it round. See that I've found on this edge here a whole heap of what I just described, which would have been extremely frustrating to come back to when you can't fix it. The cool thing about this fluid art is you just tap it, tilt it a little bit more, and it's all covered and your edges look great, so you can have it live or not live. So there we go, guys. I'm really enjoying the sandwich paws. They look cool. So I'm just going to give this another go with the torch. I'm seeing some bubbles. And then I'll get you down and show you the bits I really, really like. Okay. See those little freckle pops? Maybe you can't. Go up there. That one end up popping? Yes, there was one over here that was being very persistent. Alright, and that's actually brought up some more silicone. How's it get any better than that? So let's get you down and show you close up. But this one is one of those ones that will look fantastic hung on a wall. Yeah. Wow. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. Here we go. Oh, look at it, look at it, look at it. Isn't it pretty? I think it is. Look, it's just got coolness written all over it. Here comes that beautiful sun again. I love the sun, especially in the winter. It's just when it makes shadows in my painting videos I'm not so fond of. Now this is the homemade iridescent gold, and so I'm really looking forward to seeing how this threaded through the painting. Anything that looks orangey yellow, that's that gold, and so it's gonna look at it, it's so yummy. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, how does it get any better than this, guys? What was left in the cup after a previous pour can make such beauty. And what was left on the ground after a previous pour added to it. How does it get any better than that? I am so looking forward to sharing this with you once it's dry. I adore you all, and I will see you, and you will see us with this dry in 3, 2, 1. Yummy. Oh, it's dried beautifully. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. If anything, it's slightly darkened, but that's normal with acrylic paints. They do darken as they dry. But this is stunning. Look, there's a face there. Can you see it? The blue outline. There's the eyebrows and eyes and nose, mouth, chin coming down, and the brain and hair wafting out the back. I just spotted that. That's cool. So this, I believe, is actually still got a few damp spots on it, but I'm recording this slightly early. I may not be home tomorrow to do it when it's completely dry, so I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. This one definitely goes on my love it list. Love it, love it. So let me know in the comments which of my paintings you love, 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 love it. And how much fun can you have? What magic can you be? What else is possible beyond what you thought was possible? Gravy boats are fun. I like gravy boats. No, not gravy boats. Gravy separated jugs. I have got 2 love it, love it, love it out of that gravy separated jug. Super grateful. And just the way the colours just blend. Wowza, yum, yum, yum. That. It's so cool. How does it get any better? What other magic can I create? How much more fun can I have with painting? And with my entire life. I love these little dots down here. These are just little silicone dots that just popped up. How's it get any better? Yum, 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 yum. What's that? Oh no, just a bit of dust. Alright guys, come join us on acrylic pouring for fun. And what magic can we create? What can we be or do today that will add more fun, more joy, and more glory to our lives and living? What else is possible that you haven't imagined? That you could choose if you just ask for it. Ask and you shall receive is so, so true, guys. Oops, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. And I will catch you again in another video. Please like and subscribe. If you want to know when I'm going live, which will be as soon as possible, depending on what my mother's health is doing. I will be doing a live, and we can discuss on that live stream what the August challenge will be. So join me for that by signing up at mickeyart.com/sign up. And how much more fun can we have? I adore you. Bye bye.